Crepe, $200 million market cap in October. Is that still possible? Then we're going to talk about Bnbtiger and, of course, Shiba Inu. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to my channel today. My name remains James Kenneth, and you're here on St.JamesCrypto. Now, look at what is happening in the market. A quick summary of what just transpired in this entire week. And, of course, before we talk about Crepe, Shiba Inu, and, of course, Bnbtiger. Now, it is going to interest you to know that this is a week where the crypto market faced a huge challenge. Of course, we are still seeing the week and the weekend, and we're seeing that Bitcoin dumped, like it's really dumped hard. Of course, a lot of people coming on my social media feed to talk about if this crypto would dump more, or will it continue to, will it try to recover from there and pick up momentum? I'm not skeptic, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really, really very bullish about the market because I see what is happening, and I'm very, very, and I'm bullish. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really bullish about the market because anytime there's a pump, we're going to see correction, then we're going to see upside movement. We are still in the bull market because a lot of people keep talking, are we still in the bull market? That's some of the question I'm getting from you on my channel. In fact, someone is asking me if we're still in a bull market. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still very much in a bull market. In fact, the bulls are just resting a bit. That's what I would say. Of course, they are still resting a bit. Of course, this is not a financial advice, but you need to understand that the bull market still continues into next year. And talking about, of course, the market sentiment right now, a lot of people with some, going to that fear, like into this weekend, we can see extreme fear in the market. A lot of people want to sell off their crypto so that they can prevent a loss. I believe if your crypto is still, if you've not sold your crypto, you held your crypto, and I believe you have seen like 30 to 40% loss, and even some crypto more. But I believe that this point, it wouldn't go deeper. That means we're not going to continue to go downwards. I believe this time is just for correction. And of course, we're going to see a upside movement entering into next week. Over the weekend, I don't expect more trading to be, to be going on because the market will be cooling off a bit. But of course, I wouldn't see more than one movement. I don't think so. I never think so. Of course, crypto RSI index is about somewhere of 34 to like 33%. That means we're entering into those oversold area, which I was predict. Once we are going into that oversold area, we're going to get a recovery, then pump to the upside. And when we're going into that overbought area, there's a time before it goes into overbought, we need to like examine the market and try to sell off or convert your crypto into stable coin so that you can prevent any kind of sell-offs, any kind of market dump. Having said that, I'm like looking at Crepe right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is very, very important to see what this Crepe is doing. It's a really prophetic coin, of course, for some of us that are in the prophetic crypto community. I see that Crepe still has that capacity to do that 200 million market cap. That is 20x from here, ladies and gentlemen, something like that. Between 15 to 20x from here to double, to triple, to do like tens and 10 times its market cap. Because right now we're sitting at that 26 to like $28 million market cap. And looking at right now, Crepe is one of the coin that is holding back. Every other currency, every other cryptocurrency is dumping like hard. And we should understand, of course, this being a meme coin and getting all the kind of community awareness, adoption, man, I'm still telling you that this crypto, from what the man of God also prophesied, this crypto is going to really, really explode. Now, Crepe is doing, even when the market is like this, dumping, today being Friday, the 17th of October, the market dumped very hard. We're seeing that the market for Crepe, we see that the market still continue building up momentum, and we're having over $2 to $3 million trade volume. This is a day where there is like dumping in the market, but people are still buying. There's a trade volume coming up like in millions of dollars. That's one of the things that like really pushed me, because I understood one thing, that, and it's not moving in price. I mean, when a price is stable, because Crepe is quite stable, ladies and gentlemen, and when a price is stable like this, it's now kind of drawn my attention to, wow, we have a huge community base like backing this token. And that's what I would say. Unlike the top 10 or the top 20 cryptos, you can see all the chart just dumping. And one of the crypto that I also say that has almost something similar is, if you look at, just take a look at Crepe and look at some stable coin, behavior. They just maintain on a straight line. But Crepe, it dropped a bit to like 40838 and 4039. It's come back again to 4040, 41. Then it drops again. But what I'm telling you, that this crypto, man, God knows that those of you in this crypto are going to really enjoy once these things start running up again. And I believe next week is the second to the last week of October. We're going to see the crypto recovery, and boom, upside movement for cryptos. It will just continue to shoot up. Of course, this is not a financial advice. Please do your own research. And so my position, I doubled my position for Crepe, and I hope you guys are also doing the same. Of course, not a financial advice. There are many other cryptos you can want to take advantage of. Like those of you, especially those of you in the crypto Christian community, look at what also Xpin is doing, and look at what also Chain Opera is doing. Chain Opera AI, that is COAI. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Now you see what those two cryptos are doing, and you see what Asta is doing. Now those cryptos were given to us by the man of God. Now I will also say I'm looking at this chart carefully, but someone made a comment in my last YouTube video, and which I found very, very interesting, because he said something. He said, you cannot be in every crypto market. You just have to pick wisely. You just have to understand the market, know where God is calling you to. Like, know the project that is very, fruitful, that can bless you very well. Because in all this low market cap crypto, what I'm looking for is where I can make maximum profit, and of course, reinvest into the big cryptos. That is what I'm looking for. Of course, maybe this crypto might not make you that millions of dollars, but your plan is to continue to invest in high-end crypto. If Crepe would give me over hundreds of dollars, thousands, I might be buying half of a Bitcoin. Yeah, let's be sincere. And also I might be buying like XRP. Okay, or if I make $500,000 in Crepe, what am I going to do? I'm going to put, without wasting time, I'm going to take 100,000 and put into Bitcoin, buy one Bitcoin, because I know what that crypto could do. Bitcoin move with thousands of dollars. Okay, just a little correction, these worlds will be making thousands of dollars. If the market goes up again, they'll be making thousands of dollars. We just even in a bear market, they are making money. Okay, so you don't have to be in all crypto. Just choose one. And ladies and gentlemen, before I go quickly, I want to talk about Bnbtiger Inu, the old Bnbtiger Inu. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see the charts also looking good for the old Bnbtiger Inu. It's one of the crypto that is on green, 7-day candle green. And I'm looking like, wow, I really enjoy what the community is doing for the token, though I know that the token has been dumped by the dev team. Then we're looking at what the community right now is doing with the token. I'm still holding part of my old Bnbtiger. And of course, this is not a financial advice. I told you before how I divided my crypto into the old and the new project. So of course, I could minimize loss because I wasn't really clear about, sticking totally to the new one or sticking totally to the old one. But of course, brothers and sisters, we're in the crypto bull cycle, and of course, any project could bring you that gains that you're looking for. So it's for you to pray, think about it, read the charts, understand, and anywhere God leads you to invest, of course, you can invest your funds into. Now, quickly before I go, Shiba Inu as well. I don't understand what is happening. Shiba Inu dropped, add 10. It went down, 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 and it's added 10 more. Of course, now I'm thinking maybe should I DCA, dollar cost average on Shiba? It's more than, for a long time it has stayed at that 4 zeros, 1. Now let's see what's going to happen with Shiba Inu. Now it's dropped, added another 0. That is 509 now, and on the 7-day it's 16% down. On the 24 hours is 6% down. On 1 hour it's like almost 1% down for Shiba, and the chart for Shiba, it looks like it's going to continue to drop more. Let's see what's going to happen for Shiba. I'm thinking maybe I should just leave my, leave my investment in Shiba, or maybe I should buy more because I'm looking at what it is. But in Shiba, I hope I would make high amounts of profit because I am beginning to see what the dev team are doing and some of the projects that they are executing, but I need to pay attention to the chart. But I'm not worried, But I'm just thinking, looking at Shiba, and like, okay, maybe I can close my position in Shiba and put everything into Crepe, because even Crepe doing 10x in this month of October would go a long way to reinvest into Shiba. But of course, that's just my thought. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. For those of you that are wondering, I started, of course, a Telegram channel, and my aim is to guide you, some of you that might need like mentorship, to know what crypto, to know how to invest. That's the plan of creating that Telegram channel. But of course, as a way of showing contribution, it's better for you. I'm asking you to, like, before you join the Telegram channel, you need to, first of all, be a member on YouTube. Otherwise, when we do members only YouTube live, you wouldn't be able to join us. Of course, these are also going to those of you in the Telegram group. So try as much as you can to register on my YouTube page, and of course, there's going to be 3 levels of subscription. Please subscribe to the one that you can, and of course, join the Telegram. And of course, when I do a live on YouTube for members, for only members, you would be able to join. Okay, we can share, we can talk about things, and of course, I can guide you on that. And of course, we plan to have our meeting for members only on a weekly basis, especially weekend. Now, let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching my channel for the first time, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know where you're watching from. And of course, have a wonderful nice day. Have a wonderful weekend. See you on a weekend for members only. Have a wonderful night. God bless you.